Deh coming out from Luna-Gabs to start off with. That is a choice I do agree with. I agree leading with Coil in most matchups. It just really evens things out. Gives you a clear testing ground to see what works and what doesn't here. And right off the bat, Luna-Gabs actually winning a boxing match. That's rare to do against Para.
Well, he is sporting the Coil, so
Yeah.
if anybody can beat boxing, it's Coil. But if anybody can beat Coil, it's Para. So
we have
we'll
seen that
see.
before, literally on the Steel Trap stream.
Nowhere else, as far as I'm concerned. As far as I know, rather.
As far as I'm concerned, nothing else is real besides the Steel Trap.
Yeah, right. And Para using double nade. I don't think I've seen him go with 2 nades before.
That's been discussed a lot, even among Para and others personally, that using double nade against Coil is a very double-edged sword. If you can manage to keep up the pressure and keep her moving, you can maybe do it, but they're a little slow to box. You could always get clipped if you miss, that kind of thing. It's risky.
Right. Also, it is high damage, but I guess that's the main allure.
That's the double. That's the other sword. The edge of the sword. It's got 2 double in fact.
Nade. The nade is using 2 double-edged swords. I see. It's got crazy damage on it, but there are all of those drawbacks to it. But Para making it look like there are no drawbacks to nade right now, as he takes. Look at the. Well, you know what?
Aim.
Yeah, no. Nade is probably the best pick for. Nade's got to be the best pick for Para because the curve on Nade is insane, and Para can really maximize his excellent aiming with Nade because of how steep the curve is on Nade. It can find you from around. It could probably hit you from around the corner on a city block if you curved it hard enough.
If you weren't looking right.
Yeah. But Luna gonna open up with Rush. Wow, Luna has both Rush and a health advantage and a huge meter lead. But Para is gaining Rush like nobody's business because that's what happens.
He'll be back in 10 seconds. He's
that's what happens
quick
when
to
you
get
bot.
that back.
Yeah. Part of the recipe for success is he gets a raw, stray nade there, bobbing and weaving in and out of Coil's punches while landing his own. He's brought it to more of an even situation, a nade landing to knock her all the way down from full height. That's a long fall. Gets another one. Uh-oh. Gets another nade. Luna-Gabs down to his last hit, and it's gonna be not a hit, but a grab.
Roll forward. Easiest option to me. That's gonna be true.
Hey, quick question.
Mm-hmm.
What's the easiest way to keep members without any roles, from posting images, from posting media content?
I think you can turn that off specifically for channels.
Oh, I see.
What, do we have more problems?
No, I was just wondering how to stop that from happening in the future.
Yeah, I think you can turn off being able to send images to specific channels or groups of channels.
Let's see. Oh no, I can just turn it off for the @everyone role, because then you'd have to have, because then all the other roles have those permissions by default.
I see.
And you can't auto assign roles in a server like this. So I have to give you a role. I see. So that's a pretty smart. It's a pretty smart one. Okay. I turned it off. I stopped it in its tracks. Let's see here. Durflow with some messages. Yeah, that's what I did, Durflow. I changed the Twitch chat permissions. I changed the @everyone role to stop from doing that, because then every other role just has that by default. What's their stage ban gonna be like? They're going back to Mars.
Going back to Mars. All right, run it back.
Going back to Mars. Kumo would have played, but he had work. Unfortunate. Kumo would have popped off, to be sure. As Luna-Gabs switches from Coil to Twin Tail against a double nade using Para. I don't know. How do you feel about that one, Danny? Oh, what? He switched off the nades!
Interesting choice to do against Twintel.
He switched off the nades. You would want to keep those against Twintel.
You would. Okay. You usually do, yeah. I don't think the Twintel switch is necessarily a bad one, especially if you're Luna's coil is so movement based. If he's not being able to move a ton, he might want to try slowing it down with Twin Tail. You know, evening out the boxing game a bit.
Yeah.
That being said, trying to box with
Para.
it's a tall order. I would have usually selected something else. You know, like I keep the curving arms on. I want to go around it, but I mean, Luna's got some hot work here already. He's already got part of that and a half health.
Yeah.
So
He's got some pretty good air dash games going on, mind games going on. He's doing the work. Wow, nice combo there. That was great. Luna looking a fair bit better than in game 1. He gets hit by that toaster, gets right back up. Because you can't really do anything else but get up unless your health is reduced to 0. So Para gonna get his rush blocked by Luna-Gabs.
he even had time to back up and then block it again.
Yeah. If I'm Para, hold on. If I'm Para and I lose this round, because he might not lose, because it's Para, so we'll see. He gets the combo. Luna down to his last hit. Luna probably thinking about rush. Never mind. Luna does it. Now, if I'm Para, surely I'm thinking about going back to nades. Surely I'm thinking about that. Like, I mean, no, he's not.
Oh, swaps on both sides here.
Wait, what? Luna swap? No, I thought.
Yeah, Luna swapped to a tripod instead of double glove. Yeah, they reversed each other.
They reversed themselves. That's pretty funny. So now Para's the one working with double gloves.
They're playing 8D chess over there. They know something we don't.
That's one of Para's more powerful forms, if I say so myself. Double glove Para.
Double glove Para is incredibly strong.
Yeah. I want to see Para's Bite and Bark return to form. Wouldn't that be? That'd be something. I would love that. Although, since he discovered Ninjara, I imagine it's hard for him to switch off to a worse character.
Yeah.
His Cobra does work. He said he would actually use Cobra in some situations in bracket, which is pretty cool. Well, not for me. Not for me, it's cool. But for him, it's pretty cool.
Certainly not for you, no.
No. Para's working with a decent health advantage. Is he gonna go for rush? No, Luna's gonna get away. After having an arm snapped, he's gonna get away from it.
Dodge.
And now he's back. His arms are back to full health. He gets smacked again. He's uncharged. How does he do it, ladies and gentlemen? Is he gonna land the rush? No. And Luna-Gabs is going to just barely. He avoids an arm snap again.
That was crazy, man.
To keep himself in the running. And he has a 1-round buffer if he loses. So if he loses this round, he's still got one more to make something happen and win the game. And looking like it might come to that, since Para just needs one more hit and he gets it. 1 round apiece. Para working on rush himself. He actually got the charge a fair bit after that round had ended. He got some meter off of that. But now we're pure boxing, ladies and gentlemen. Double toaster on both characters. Rush on both characters. Who's gonna pop it first? Probably Luna's probably gonna pop it first because Para doesn't like to be proactive about his rushes. That is for sure.
Yeah, he likes to sit on him. Oh.
Well, of course, now he's the first one. Okay, well.
And Luna-Gabs actually gets away with it.
Yeah, that's one on the counter. Unfortunately, something that is normally not the case ended up being the case just then.
Still had his wrong counter.
And oh man. And Luna-Gabs working with he's got a health advantage again. I mean, he won the first round with double toaster, so now he's going to try and repeat success here. Can he get it? Ooh, nice parry there. Para in the red. Luna-Gabs looking to take a round off the one and only, take a game off the one and only. Just has to keep composed and get
one more hit. It's on deck.
Do it. One last hit is all he needs. But Para is fiercer now more than ever, as Luna-Gabs still has half a bar of health to work with. Oh my god, that toaster stopped just shy of the doorstep of Para. And he's staying alive with everything he's got. 17 seconds on the clock. Can he keep himself alive? No, he cannot. Luna-Gabs will outlast him and take the second game. Luna-Gabs now looking at a potential upset. Can he do it?
He'll be looking at a potential upset in another game or so, because it's a best of 5, in case you forgot.
Oh, you know what? I did forget. Have you been working on your highway certificate? Die.
The fuck does that mean? You gotta be certified to get on a highway?
No. No. So, I used to be pretty gullible, right? In high school, I was more gullible a fellow than I am now. and me and Alfred were talking about driving licenses, and Alfred said to me one day, "Do you have your highway certificate yet?" And I'm like, "What? No, I didn't. What? There's one of those? No, I don't have that." And he's like, "Bro, you got to get that." I'm like, "Whoa, dude, really? I didn't know I
Bro,
had
you
to
really
get
got to
one
get
of
on
those."
that, man.
And then I looked it up and I came back like, "You bitch."
Speaking
And
of the
now,
Cobra counter pick that we just talked about
uh-oh,
in last
here
round,
it comes. Not every day that somebody takes a game off Para's Ninjara, so he's gonna switch to Clapback Popper Cobra, which is definitely my favorite build in the game to play against. What about you? I guess when you have
oh
Chakram,
man.
it's okay.
Actually, I
It's
prefer
good.
not to play Chakram against it because Chakram just it gets a little too big. It clips the clapback more often than not.
Oh, I see. So do you prefer Coolerang for it, perhaps?
Yes, 100%. I
Yeah.
prefer rank. They just go so far around that they do some really good work to stop Cobra's movement and get around clapback.
Right, right. Ooh, nice hit there. Luna-Gabs pretty much, I mean, he's got to focus on a completely different playstyle now.
Yeah,
Because Para's Cobra is a far cry in terms of strategy from Boxing Ninjara. So
it
we're going to see
really
how well
is.
Luna-Gabs can adjust to this as he floats. Oh my god! Luna-Gabs trying to fight off a clapback in rush cannot be stopped, except I imagine by another clapback. I wonder if rush clapback tried to meet a regular clapback. I guess I assume the rush clapback would win, but I don't think I've ever seen that before. Because usually there's only one player using clapback at a time in a game. That's something to experiment for sure. Nice, he's gonna get a grab. Yes, he will. Chakram combos are damage factories. They deal oh fuck.
Oh,
They deal
rip.
damage. No, they deal damage like nobody's business. And Para says bully to that and gets a nice grab. That was pretty good.
That was pretty good.
And he gets an extra 5 damage from it being a clapback plus as well. God, clapback's such a good arm on Cobra. Everything's a good arm on Cobra. Definitely avoids that grab. Lands a couple of uncharged poppers, but a toaster catches him lacking. Para working with a health advantage and made larger by a successful rush. Luna's gonna have to put in some serious elbow grease here in this game 2, right? This is game 2, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. My memory just fails completely. He's
Wait,
gonna
you said
opt
game 2,
for a
it's game
rush.
3. I'm wrong. Sorry, I'm working on this MS Painting on the side.
It is game 3? Oh, Para won the first game?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Because Luna, this is game 3. It's game 3.
Speaking of which, he wins game 3. The Cobra counter pick working in his favor.
2-1 Para. We'll see if he sticks with Cobra. Well, he will stick with Cobra.
You don't know that.
I feel pretty confident he's gonna stay as King Cobra. King Cobra, Kid Cobra. I feel like he's gonna stay Cobra. Why? If it ain't broke, Hanukkah. Effed up with strange too. I feel like he's gonna stay Cobra. If it ain't broke. Para banned sparring and DNA. That's how you know he's gonna stay Cobra with Clapback. Because if you don't give him, if you put him in a corner, what's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? Nothing. He's gonna do nothing. I got a text message. Oh, I see.
It's from Para.
It's from Para. Stop reading my character picks. They're gonna go back to Mars. I wonder if
Dirtfly, I want you to know I flexed in real life, but I cannot do it on cam.
So tune in to Hanukkah's next stream, and he will gladly flex. I imagine. Oh, speaking of flexing, my university's gym opens finally on Saturday. Finally, the gym opens again. So
you can get some work in, get a little coronavirus while you're there. Great.
I actually have a sick mask actually. It's the St. Louis flag, but it's on a mask. I like it very much. It's a stylish. Yeah, it's a pretty stylish mask. I've also got another one that's like bright orange and it says City of, because you see all those vehicles going around all the time that say City of St. Louis on them. And I got one of those and it just says mask on it. It's pretty tight. I greatly enjoy it. You know what else is pretty tight? Para's popper work as he lands like 3 charged poppers in a row.
Luna's barely able to get set up here.
Yeah. Luna is reeling right now. Para working on a perfect.
Oh my god.
Would it be a perfect round from Para? Yes, it
Was
will.
indeed. That does some damage.
Literally not a scratch on Para. Oh my god. Making it look easy with Clapback Cobra. As he opens the second round, perhaps trying to say, if I got a perfect, why not get a double perfect? But that might be a pretty tall order, and I might have just jinxed it for Para, as Luna-Gabs is now one health bar down, and he gets smacked.
He got the 15, no perfect.
Yeah, he avoids the rest of the rush, but he still got hit for that 15, so the double perfect will happen another day for Para. As Luna-Gabs sneaks in that 15 damage, and there goes another 120 to put some black on his life bar.
Oh,
And he lands that
Clapback
rush,
took it.
and that's going to be it. That was kind of quick, actually.
I'll tell you, that's a really hard set to contend with when you have Slap and Tri-Blast on. A lot of curving arms don't work as well against Clapback as you'd think. Maybe on other characters, but on Cobra specifically, it's giant, he's moving fast, it's just so hard to work. Like Slap normally, general intuition, says, this works against Cobra.